Good morning, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know why my body hates me so much, but I literally have a sciatic nerve flare-up, so my back hurts. This is the best that I can walk right now. I feel like I'm gonna be useless today. I absolutely cannot lift anything heavy today, so everyone else will be doing that. I'll try to do anything that doesn't require that, but Arthur has a TV installation this time around, so he's taking all of these TVs. We're taking a projector. I'm not bringing that much clothes this time around because quite frankly, I just don't have any. After Totally Rad Vintage Fest, this is kind of all I have left. Y'all, we brought on Creepy.gals. If you don't know who that is, let me show you. Let me show you, because she is all things cute, sexy, clown, and pink. And so I first discovered her. Oh my gosh, yeah, look, here's her sign too. Look at it, it's so good. I found her on Instagram and then I met her for the first time at DesignerCon. But you see this pink clown right here? Yeah, she designed that. So it's not often that I come across artists who have a very similar aesthetic to me. Oh my gosh, what is happening? So I did pick up her booth, and then we'll be setting up for her because she's gonna be arriving like about an hour, 30 minutes late. So she has some stuff that we gotta take. I've got Usagi things. Oh my gosh, did I show y'all? We made camis. Oh my gosh, I'll try to put a TikTok up that I filmed right here, but it's an acronym. It says Usagi, but it says unbothered, sexy, awkward, gay icon. So official Usagi merch, they're gonna be $25 and we're selling it in my booth. We've got more of our stuff, more Usagi stuff, more just supplies like tablecloths, tarps, some pieces that I'm bringing for the clothing swap, lighting, and this time around we have hecka walkie-talkies, which took me all night to assemble because they literally came in pieces. So I had to put the battery pack on there, the little antenna. I had to unscrew both of these little screws here to add this belt hook. And then the wristbands were the most annoying part because I had to feed them through this tiny little hole, and I had to do that for all 10 of them. I stayed up past 4 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like you can tell. Look at those eye bags. I didn't even get 6 hours of sleep, and with my sciatica, yeah, I'm not feeling too great. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope I'm gonna take so many painkillers, y'all, because I already know I'm gonna meet so many of you guys and I don't want to be in a bad mood. I'm really grateful that Arthur can do the heavy lifting, so he's gonna load up the car with this. We also only have a sedan. Like, we have a Honda Civic, so it's pretty small. So we're gonna have to do plenty of trips, but also we're not gonna have any time before the market to get ready, like actually go home, shower, get ready. So I showered last night. I'm taking all of my makeup in a plastic bag so I could do it at the venue, maybe like 20 minutes before the market starts. And then I gotta do my hair now. If I want hair, it's gotta be done now. Everything else will be at the market.
About you lately, oh yeah. You better tell me what's going on. Come on now, is you in love? Ooh, you can go about your business. Come on now, go about your life. Ooh, cause you ain't got no time to waste. Come on now, so please don't waste mine.
I won't be coming back. Sesame, sesame, this way, honey. This way. Oh, she has absolutely no. Oh, hi. Love you. Bye, Keeks. She's eating the kitten's food, so she does not care. Bye, babies. I'll see you guys later tonight. I have no self-control, y'all. You see this dot here? It was initially a whitehead, and I was trying to pop it, and it wasn't going. So I was squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, and now I scarred my face. So I think I permanently have a little dot there. But I put some CBD oil on my back. I took 2 really strong painkillers. So I'm feeling okay right now. Really big, deep breaths really help with the pain, but let's load up.
Ooh, hey, baby, oh yeah. You're so good looking that I fell in love last night. Yeah, and maybe I ain't falling in love, I just fell in like Hey, what's good? You looking like my wife.
It's 11:32. The car's fully loaded, as you can see, but I just feel really nauseous. I'm wondering if it's because I took those painkillers and I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't usually eat breakfast or take medication this early in the morning. But yeah, I don't really feel good. I always say that the feeling you get before you throw up is so much worse than actually throwing up. And that's where I'm at right now. But Arthur went to go get me a banana from the convenience store, so hopefully that helps.
So people can burritos today.
I know, I saw that. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, overpriced burritos.
Y'all, those burritos are literally $20. Tiniest little thing, like the size of my palm, and I have tiny little girl palms. Tiny things, but gotta hand it to them because they're really delicious. We just got here. Arthur's gonna unload, but y'all, it's 7 minutes till 12, and they've got a cleaning crew here. Apparently they've been here since 6 o'clock in the morning, but 12 o'clock is our start time. And you know, it could be worse, but it looks pretty good still, pretty empty. Those porta potties, they gotta go like now. I don't know why we didn't think about this before, but instead of taping down the floors, we're gonna chalk them up. So that way it'll be easier to pick up and clean up afterwards. But we've got some trash there, we've got brooms. It looks like everyone's like working at it to get it super clean for the next clients, which is us. And then here's the other space. Yeah, we've got some like alcohol bottles, Smirnoff's, yeah, my fave. And then just a little bit of trash here. It's not too much of a mess, so we can definitely start chalking up the floors. I'm gonna start chalking up the floor, but I'm gonna rely on my sister's help because with my back, I really cannot be bending down so much. But you know what is so cute? Huh? Yeah. We got a unicorn horn. I think today I want to do blue. Let's start off with that first. We also bought a measuring wheel. So every 10 feet, I'm gonna be marking it. The only thing is in the far corner over there, we got porta potties. So that's not gonna be the greatest.
Yeah, alright. Check. I had to hit that slide out so these niggas know me. And I been in my hideout, had to pump that, get that thump back, hit low 1-2 step, I run that, get that boom bap dumping. Make your mind step to the side and make your soul want to sing like ooh, ooh, make your soul want to sing. Ooh,
We're starting to prep the front desk area. We're only gonna have one entrance, one exit, so this is it. It's pretty big enough, so we're literally just gonna split it down the middle.
Ooh, I've been rolling, ain't no holding back. I owe me for them years of pushing music over dollar. Now my present make them holler, so it's time for that cha-ching. And I've been moving, baby, on the move, and I've been grooving lately.
Oops, sorry y'all. I left you recording outside for like over 30 minutes. But my sister has some volunteers right now. They're about to set up the trinket wall. Only thing, porta potties are still there. And they said they were gonna pick them up soon. I don't know what that means exactly. But we have Jay here who is helping us with dimensions and chalking up the floor. So he's got all of the tattoo artists down here. Now we just gotta finish up the rest of this room.
Yeah, you see me shine, yeah. I've been swimming, thinking about traveling. Damn, if I said the world was mine, yeah. I've been in a tough spot, damn. That ain't nothing without the grind, yeah. They got me thinking about the long way, yeah. See how I keep it on my mind.
It is 1:12, we're nearly done. Chalking up the floor, what's up?
Question for Janelle and Danielle.
Uh-huh.
Where are the tablecloths for the dining room?
Oh, though Yuka has those, yeah, they're disposable ones. So Yuka, WhatsApp. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, we are gonna set up Creepy Gals 10 by 10 booth now, so it's gonna be B6. We have all of our stuff, so y'all look at the before. I don't know what that random ass basket is, but it's about to look so freaking cute.
Yeah, I ain't nothing but a dreamer. Yeah, yeah. Like who is you thinking I won't be on 10 if the ranking was 0 to down? Yeah, I've been on grinding on rap mode since I was a youngin' like 2009. Yeah, they told me I better get it, stay with it so long as it took me some time. I've been dreaming, far ahead on my mind. Yeah, yeah. I've been swimming, thinking about dry land. Damn, if I said the world was mine. Yeah, I've been in a tough spot. Damn, that ain't nothing without the grind.
For the most part, Creepy Gal is done. We're just missing one more display, and I think I'm gonna put it here, but Arthur went to go pick it up. But we have all her clothes. It's so freaking cute. It looks like she heat presses some like of her designs on clothes. We've got little bikinis and a whole bunch of bags. This one is my favorite. Do you remember me DIYing a bag like this? That is so crazy. I absolutely love all of her art. I am not the best when it comes to visual merchandising, especially when it's like little tiny items like this, but I tried my best. Oh my gosh, not little poopy wise. Okay, we'll have him. There we go, perfect. Oh, all right, we'll figure something out. I really love this lighter, so I might get a lighter. I'm for sure gonna get some socks because I love these. I have them in the pink version, so I need the black ones. I also already own her nail decals. I bought them at a little shop in Little Tokyo where she also has a few of her items. But she has a whole bunch of goodies, so up next is setting up her archway.
Good morning. Check, check. 831, get the money. Gentrify my city, I think not. Rock. What you know about the Berry City? Let me get it for you. They ain't heard an anthem for the bill, so let me spit. Watson Dubin on it, and I call it like I see.
Look at the little butt cheeks.
The archway is up. It's looking so freaking cute. Yes! It's a lot bigger than we thought, but this is perfect. It's a little bit low, I'm not gonna lie.
We definitely need
But
to secure it if we're gonna keep it up right now.
yeah. It is tipping over just a tiny bit, but we are gonna be securing it soon. We have little pieces of string there. The only thing is that we're waiting for the on-site rep who has access to a ladder. My back is killing. Oh, you can't even tell, but I have to walk across the lot to set up my booth now. Arthur loaded the car, so I don't know if I could carry all this stuff, but I'll try my best. The good thing is that I only have one double rack, so it's not a lot. Vendors are making their way in. They're starting to set up. Oh, time's coming, y'all. I'm still in Crocs and like PJ shorts, but I want to at least get the volunteer room prepped, turn on all the walkie-talkies, and then pass them out. We got snacks, we got drinks and waters. Here are all the walkie-talkies, so let me set y'all up real quick, and then we'll get started.
I see you in my life, yeah, yeah, yeah. They ain't gon' treat you, yeah, how I'm gon' treat you, yeah. They ain't gon' treat you right now. I shouldn't really ever have to wonder who you thinking about at night. I know he hurt you, but I ain't.
I was telling Arthur that with the walkie-talkies, I'm gonna have buddy lingo. So let's say I'm needing to go to the front desk. This is Danielle on the walkie-talkie, hopping over the front desk right now. Wouldn't that be so cute? Let's turn these babies on. Does someone want to help test these? I'm like, I know how to use a walkie-talkie, but I don't know how to use a walkie-talkie. I'm turning this on.
to test it with you.
Oh wait, I literally took a whole stack. There's how much I don't know how to use the one.
Wait, where's one of the earpiece?
Oh, here, this is your earpiece. I couldn't get this fluffy thing on
How
it.
does this
There's earpieces if you want to use it. I need to because my hearing is bad.
They're all on. Why are they not going? Can anyone hear me?
Oh, maybe because we're too close together. I'm gonna go out here.
It's 3:26. I'm still in Crocs, still in shorts and a big shirt, but vendors are already loading in. I want to give you a little walkthrough of what everything's looking like. We've already had a few hiccups. Why are we so close?
Danielle, over there where Chloe got moved to.
We have another issue, y'all. This warehouse, I think, has like an ant infestation, and one of our vendors has a phobia of them, so we need a new spot. I don't know what's up with all these freaking ants, but okay, we found another location. It took us 3 tries, but we got it. So let me take you in, y'all. We're going under the archway. Super cute. So right off to the side here, we have creepy.gals stuff. Everything still looks super, super nice. Let me walk you through. There's a ton of vendors, people in and out. Oh, but what I was saying is that I think the floor plan that we got, the dimensions are off, because when we were chalking the floor, the walkways were not 10 feet. Like, this is not 10 feet. I think it's more like 5 feet. But we still have a good, maybe like 2 hours, like maybe an hour 30 until 5 o'clock. So we want to make sure everyone's set up. Oh my gosh, hello, hello. How you doing? Say hi. So many cute clothes. There's one vendor that I really want to buy from because they had these like beige bloomers. I will find them. Oh, I also want to do a little haul. So the past 2 markets, I haven't been able to buy anything because we've been so busy. So this time around, I definitely want to at least buy like a good 5-6 items, so that way I can show you a little haul. So that was the largest room. Here we have the smaller room with the tattoo artist. This is the last room that people get to load into, just because it's like pretty far away. Hey you guys, hi. But we already have tinkered threads. Oh my god, Bleerly, I so love. Their work is so cool. Guys, I love your artwork. Honestly, I'm gonna have to get a tattoo commissioned from you because I need this. Hey, we got tooth gems. We kind of learned that we can't have more than 1 tooth gemmer at a time. So here's a new one that's friends with the girls. We got ear piercings. Absolutely love them. They took out my annoying nose piercing and it was so stubborn, but I'm glad that's finally off of me already. Oh, there's Arthur. Art, it's been so long. I feel like I haven't seen him all freaking day. And then here we have the creepy gal little cutout, so we have to take her out. All right, y'all. Here's, oop, it is so freaking dark. But the Usagi booth is all done. Have our glasses reworked by Bunny's Collective. And we have just a few of mine. These are vintage dead stock, but they just weren't reworked. We have our first series of keychains, super cute. And then new merch, the little acronym Usagi. We got my double rack. Ethel's looking a little plain, but it's okay. She's wearing the cami that we're selling. We have Yuka's racks and her area here with the little trinkets. Her side honestly looks really full. I kind of regret bringing a double rack just because I feel like it might be easy to steal stuff, especially if you're on the other side. But oh well, I think we're just gonna have to make it work. 40 minutes until the market opens. My back is actually feeling kind of okay. Maybe I'm just getting used to the pain, but the bathroom is currently being used, so I have to get dressed in the volunteer room. My outfit is actually very boring, but it's mainly because we want to show off and promote our camisoles. So, give me a quick second while I put that on. I also waxed my eyebrows last night. I waxed my mustache, waxed the underarms. So she is somewhat bald. And then I'm just doing a little mini skirt, but it's actually a skirt. And then we've got little white socks, moto boots. But I want to put these in my hair. They're little bows. So I'm going all frilly, all girly. This is kind of the vision I was going for. I was gonna put lashes on today. I don't think the lashes are gonna happen.
The talent is next door and they're so fun.
They're just enjoying. Okay, how's that look? Ugh. Oh, I don't know if I'm crazy about that. I don't know if I'm crazy about that. I didn't really want them to poke out and stick out the way they were. Ow! Y'all, we got the ant infestation settled. Does that look cute? That's kind of cute, right? That's... Go, come in. Yeah, come on in.
Is Yuka not here?
No, she just stepped out. Okay.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Bye, guys.
I don't know if I'm crazy about that, but you know what? We're gonna have to, whatever.
I can't be picky. This is so stupid.
No, this one was stupid. But we have a little bit of a problem.
Oh shit, what?
We placed table vendors like kind of side by side. They were like, well, how are we gonna get out of here? Oh, when you first enter, to the right.
They're too squished? I thought we had leeway.
There's no, the tables are right next to each other.
Oh shit. See, I'm telling you, Yuka, I think that floor plan is off. I don't think that's right. Also, do you want a dew wipe to wipe your body?
I look crazy, huh? I don't know what to tell the vendors, except, do we stagger them? Like, I don't know what to tell them.
I mean,
they're right next to each other, and they're like, we can't get out to like use the bathroom. We can't get out.
yeah, okay. I'll go with you right now. I think, well, I guess just to see how bad it is. It's really bad.
How does this always happen?
1 minute until doors open. We got makeup on. I didn't put lashes on. I wanted to, but we just don't have time to do that. My back is actually feeling loads better this time around, but I am stationed at Creepy Gals booth, so I'm gonna be here for the next 1 hour and 30 minutes. So let's try to make her some sales. I've been relieved from Creepy Girl, y'all. I'm free. We have performances going on right now. They sound great. No, I do not want you to go. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go check up on my booth, go check up on Arthur, and then we can go do some shopping. My sister is great help, so I'm gonna treat her to an Usagi Mami, which is a tequila paloma. That's one of my favorite drinks. So here's our curated list. Usagi Mami, Usagi Papi, a Bunny Rita, and a Bunny Thai. Kabuasa is performing, y'all. I've used her music for my YouTube videos, and now he's performing live at Usagi. Let's go! I need to go to Temporary Vintage. They have this mini skirt that I saw in their story and I absolutely need in my life. So let's go see if it's still available. It's already pretty late into the market and we only have a couple hours left, but I need this. And if it already sold, it's totally okay because it's a piece that totally deserves a home. I found it. It's still here. It's Urban Outfitters. I thought it was gonna be like a Euro piece. Damn. This is really cute though. I absolutely love it. Oh, and tags are still attached too. It's a size medium. I think I will be leaving her though because I'm more of a vintage girly. Another booth that really caught my eye is Miracle Ransom. They rework a lot of their pieces and print on them. Hey guys. And so I'm thinking I want some shorts just because I want more bottoms that match my moto boots. But shoot, if we find a cute tank, we should do one of them too. Oh my gosh, like I love this. What the heck? Who is this? Why does that look like Stitch? Oh my gosh, I know Arthur would love this. He's not really into lighter colors like this, but I know he'd be able to appreciate it. If they have something like that in a darker, oh, like this. Absolutely. Oh no, not me getting caught. Ah. I'm here with Audra. I'm in her booth. I took a minute, but I finally found my piece. Look at this. It's red and black. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice the lace panel in the back. And then it's got cutouts on the sleeves. Hell yeah, we're gonna take this. Not us getting word that vanilla just might come to Usagi Mercado. I was telling the girls that we need to buy her some sort of blind box. We don't want to bombard her, but honestly, like, that would be so freaking awesome for Usagi. I'm here at Buy My Shit, Please. I absolutely love her booth. When I tell y'all, she has the best Euro pieces ever, and her prices are so freaking affordable. Look at this. Mesh sleeves, all over print, $15 freaking. You can't get any better than that. I did find this skirt. I think this one is super cute, especially the little asymmetrical detail. But I think this is gonna fit me a little too small. And the only way it would fit me is if I wore it as a high waist. But I still am healing my piercing, so I can't do that. But I did find this. I feel like I have so much in my wardrobe, but one thing I don't have are little baby angels, little cherubs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all, I absolutely need this. Tell me this ring isn't totally me. The pink, the stars, I love that it's such a statement.
we gotta get her. One of my favorite things to do is to support small artists, y'all. I go to Art Walk every month in downtown LA. I specifically wanted this artist to be here at Usagi, and I absolutely love them. It's so ethereal, very angelic, and it's got bunnies literally everywhere. I highly, highly encourage you guys to come check it out because it's so freaking cute, and I also just love their color palette. It's 11 o'clock, y'all. The market is over. Oh, you can't even tell. It's a little past 11, super dark, but we're done, y'all. It's a wrap. Everyone, oop, let's focus a little. Everyone is already starting to pack up. I was gonna get a tattoo, but I ran out of time. I also wanted to get some hair tinsel, but I ran out of time too. Pretty much empty. We told vendors that they can start packing up at 10:45, and so it's pretty easy. This is gonna be a pain to pack up and take back home. To be honest, I think this is all I sold. It was not a very good day for my booth. Like, literally not at all. I still have all my clothes here, so you know what that means? Bookmark my Whatnot show. We're gonna have a whole bunch of new dead stock coming soon. And then these are the only camis that we have left. I think the size small is what sold most. Yeah, we have this large, medium, large. I think we may have sold out of smalls. We're gonna be posting those on the Usagi IG very soon, so keep tabs on that. This is what the main room is looking like. Already pretty dang empty. Let's see how the bathrooms are doing. Oh, we definitely gotta take up some trash. Yep. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Other than that, it looks pretty good. I think it might just be trash. Let's see this one here. Yeah, just gotta take that out. Still plenty of toilet paper. Yeah, we're looking good. Let's see around here. People almost done. Yeah, we're nearly there. Okay, let me put my bag down and then let's get started with breaking down. It's been 2 days since Usagi Mercado. So much has happened. One of the things I should probably mention, I got another cat. Kiko's not an only child anymore. Okay, well, she's never been an only child. She also has 3 other brothers and sisters who are bunnies. But now she has Sesame. But she's only been in this world for 3 months, so she is a baby. But, okay, let's talk Usagi Mercado. It was okay. Compared to our other markets, I feel like we had some wins, we had some losses. One of the good things is that this was probably the most smoothest market we've had. There was like no major hiccups. The one big thing was that we had an ant infestation, and we didn't know that until the vendor started telling us that. We had to move like 2-3 vendors into new locations, and with the empty spots, we ended up giving like bigger spaces to the vendors who were neighboring them. But I actually got to enjoy this market. The other 2 markets, it was always me just fighting with the landlord or running to fix or troubleshoot some sort of mess. And this time around, I almost forgot to even film this video. I was having so much fun shopping around, chatting it up, but I want to show off what I ended up getting and also just highlighting some of the small businesses that we had as vendors. Well, look who made it. Guys, this is what Kiko looks like now. She's a little lady. She's not even a year old, but she's a big, big girl. And we're a family of calicos. I think I've kind of figured out the breed that I love. It's very similar to what my hair looks like. So yeah, only calicos in this household. But where was I going? Okay, yes. The second thing that we had to deal with that luckily was the last thing is we had a power outage on like just the wall of one of the warehouses. Oh my gosh, these cats are so loud. We have Sesame chomping on cardboard, Kiko munching on some plastic. Absolutely not. We had a vendor who was selling home decor and had lamps. Their power went out. On the other side of that wall, we had food vendors and all of their equipment turned off. Luckily, we had Daniel there. It's Yuka's partner, and he knew all about all this like electrician switchy stuff. He was telling me that when you open those boxes, the switches are usually in the same direction, but if there's one that's in the middle, that's the one that you need to reset. But let's show off some of the things I got. Kiko's on my print. Kiko, don't damage this.
First vendor that I purchased from is one of my favorites. Their art is so beautiful. They go by the handle bleerly. And it was so funny because while I was talking to them at their booth, I was like, oh my gosh, these would look so good as tattoos. And she was like, wait, I am a tattoo artist. I work at a tattoo studio. So y'all, I will for sure be contacting them. So if you also like this artwork, I'll leave all of these vendors' handles down below, but her tattoo handle is deerly.kait. So freaking pretty. So I'm gonna have to get something for sure. So I got this print. It was only $15. Now it's gonna be a lot of fun trying to find a frame for this. I also got this little hair clip. It is Jirachi, a little Pokemon. Look at how freaking precious. It's acrylic and then it has a metal clip. I also love collecting stickers, so I had to get this little bunny one because we're Usagi Mercado, duh. And then it has little wings, so I couldn't resist. I know it is a little bit harder for vendors who sell art compared to like clothes, especially when they apply to market. So I love that I was able to support, and her pieces are super cute. So don't forget to give them a follow. I'll have them linked down below. Let's talk some jewelry. This vendor I had just discovered at Usagi Mercado. So they're Latina owned, so love that. They also have a pronunciation of their name, but on Instagram, the way I would say it is Androhmeda, but it's Andromeda. Their pieces are so cute, y'all. I am obsessed with stars, so I had to get this like big statement ring. It's pink, it's a little bit swirly, it's a little bulbous, and the stars. When I tell you I'm obsessed with stars, I have 18 stars tattooed on my body right now. I do want to start incorporating a little bit more jewelry into my outfit, so this one is perfect. It looks so much better when I have nails on, which is up next. I got 2 sets of nails. I kind of learned that with vendors, you don't want too much of the same type of vendor. So we kind of learned the hard way that with tooth gems, you only need 1 tooth gemmer. And I'm not sure if it also applies to press-on nails, but that's kind of something that we were testing this time around. We had 2 vendors apply. We have clawsmicnails, who has been a loyal applicant to us. So of course we wanted her there. Plus her nails are so freaking cute. They're very statement. And so I decided to go with these burgundy ones that have a lot of like silver details to them. I've also really been into like body piercings or like jewelry on actual nails, so this I absolutely love. And then we have Kliknails, who's new to Usagi, and so funny because like based off their IG profile, we thought they were gonna be a little bit more minimalistic, a little bit more simple. That definitely was not the case. So then I got these blue sets from Kliknails. They're LA based, handmade, and I love them. They're giving medieval night but made fashion. I'm obsessed. So these have been like my 2 favorite colors right now, burgundy and baby blue. I'm moving into clothes now. I got 3 pieces. I finally own an angel piece, cherubs on this like classic little, oh, you okay? Little baby tee, and I love that it has the contrast sleeves and the trimming around the neck. I already tried this on and it's absolutely perfect. The back is totally clean except for this little tiny cherub right on the very top. I got this from the booth, Buy My Shit Please Thanks. They're also a whatnot girly, but inside their booth they were also selling grapes. It's their second business. It's called Vine Bites, and y'all, when I tell you that I ate all of those grapes in one freaking sitting, they're so good and they have a whole bunch of flavors. I wish I could have gotten my reaction eating them, but I knew from the jump that I wanted the tangy bites, which is tamarindo candy with tajin. Y'all, they were just so easy to eat. I'm still dreaming about them now. So if you are in the local area, you can actually buy them. They're accepting orders. They're located in Montebello, Pasadena. Ow! Do you see her? Do you see her? You're on my lap. It is super similar to Tangkulu, just elevated a little bit more with flavor because they have Oreo bites, candy bites, berry bites, and fun flavors like matcha and ube. But for my Latinas out there who like a little bit of spice, the tangy bites is the one to choose. I love to DIY clothes, so I greatly appreciate people who rework and DIY pieces. This is from one of my favorite vendors at Usagi. This is their, I believe it's their 2nd time vending with us, but it's Miracle Ransom on IG. Their pieces are just super subversive. They're alternative. I'm surprised I even got this color because I am not only on my period, but I'm so dangerous with like whites. On the side here, we have a little embellished skull with, I think they're pistols or guns. And even though I've been a fan of Miracle Ransom for a minute, I finally had the time to like get to know the owner and their backstory. And so I was like, where does Miracle Ransom, where's that name come from? And they pretty much said that they received a letter that was addressed to Miracle Ransom, and my first
thought was like, I'd be so scared. That name is like so random, but at the same time, it's just so freaking awesome. I love that the fold over band is so reminiscent to my Coachella outfit that I reworked myself, only in black. Then we have probably my favorite top of this entire haul, and no surprise that it's from lilbitaudvintage. The owners are Audra and Natalie. They're no stranger to this channel, y'all. I literally purchased from them every single Rose Bowl. So we have, as soon as I saw it, I was like, it's black and red, it's sexy, statement sleeves, and y'all, Kelly the keloid. Okay, well, I can't say she is no more because she still is very much present. Take this as a lesson that if you have a pierced belly button and it's infected or irritated, please, please, please take care of it before you scar it. Otherwise, you end up, oh my God, my back hurts so much. I can't even stand up straight. It's no longer a keloid, but it's very much just scar tissue, healed scar tissue. The shirt has all the details you could want. So we have the little gathered bust here, an open vent to show off that belly, and then we have cutouts or these slits right on the shoulders. It's a little hard to tell. We have vented little angel sleeves, a velvet paisley all over print, and then the back has a sheer lace panel. Like they said, put all the details and elements into one top. This was made for me. Let's talk numbers. Let's talk about what went well, what didn't, what we want to do moving forward, because it kind of did get to a point where we weren't sure whether we wanted to continue Usagi Mercado. But I feel like I can't be as transparent as I used to be with numbers, and that's because I do have 2 business partners. They also have to agree with how transparent we want to be, and we also have an investor. So I don't feel totally comfortable just like throwing out numbers there. But I will say that this market did cost around 10 grand to host. It was the cheapest venue that we've had so far, but the expenses, when you add up porta potties, influencers, talent, renting chairs and tables, paying some of our staff and installations, y'all, it adds up so fast. So we did make a profit, and tonight we actually have a meeting to talk about what we want to do with that profit. Really our main goal, since we have an investor, is to grow our investment. So if we take home our profit, we're starting off exactly where we did when we received the investment. So it's not the best move as far as business, but also we need to fairly compensate ourselves, because even though this market is only 1 day, it takes us like over 3 months just to plan. And really, Yuka, Janelle, and I, we're the promoters, we're the graphic designers, we're the social media managers, we're the talent for the social media, we're the researchers for our own merch that we design. So we just came out with these camis, and this came to be from a like simple Pinterest picture. I came across this here and I was like, whoa, this acronym thing we gotta do with Usagi. And even the camisoles, I wish I had more behind the scenes about it, because when I ordered the camisoles, it was a mistake. They were supposed to be fully white, and then they ended up with this black trim, which actually worked out perfectly in our favor. So if you're an unbothered, sexy, awkward gay icon and you want one of these camisoles, go follow us at Usagi Mercado on Instagram. We're gonna be selling them on Whatnot and our future events, which is coming up in literally just a month, but we'll drop more details about that soon. But as far as attendance, our projections aren't the greatest right now, but there is a lot going on in the world, especially Los Angeles with the ICE raids. A lot of people are just scared to leave their homes. I'm Mexican American. My business partners are also women who are people of color. And so I'm pretty sure most of our followership, oh my gosh, these sirens need to like hurry. I'm trying to be serious. I can't speak for Janelle and Yuka, but I know for a fact that my followers and my viewers are very much people of color. So I'm not sure about your guys' family status, but I have a lot of friends and family in LA who just couldn't make it out because ICE can appear at random moments of the day. So our first market, we had around 900 to 1,000 attendees. Our second market, we had 700. And this time around, we had around 650. So we kind of did have a discussion about whether we want to move forward with another market, especially with the climate of the world right now. But at the same time, I understand that there's people who need normalcy in their life. Hosting a market also gives a lot of small businesses an opportunity to make income, especially during these hard times. We did comp a few booths to families who were affected by the ICE raids. Let's have a discussion about it down in the comments. Like, what are your honest thoughts and opinions about events, markets just happening right now at the moment? I can see both sides where it could be pretty insensitive, but at the same time, people need to make money to pay their bills. It's just a little tricky, especially being so new still, we just finished our 3rd market. It's just like we want to keep up this momentum, especially because we're not a market that happens every weekend or every month or every 2 months. Like, we literally only have markets 2-3 times a year. So if we were to have another market, it's probably gonna be in October, so that way we could take advantage of Halloween, have people come through in costumes. Hear that themed markets always do pretty well, so we kind of want to like dabble in that a little bit. And now more than ever, we're kind of just questioning what kind of market we want to be. Do we want to just focus on vintage clothes? Do we still want to have the live music aspect to it? Because if we lose that, does the $8 admission fee make sense? But then if we let go of that, how would we make our money? Because hosting these markets is so expensive. And also, we're still trying to narrow down who our demographic is. But I'm still learning to be very patient with our business, and I know that our growth is slow and steady and nothing is going to happen overnight. But if you did go to this last Usagi Mercado, thank you so much. Please let me know about your experience down below. Be as honest as you possibly can, even if it is negative. Like, we have to learn from all the criticism and feedback that we get. I really do feel like I'm still trying to find that balance of like managing and troubleshooting the market, but also enjoying it at the same time. And I feel like I'm getting better. At least this time around I got a haul. I also just want to thank everyone who came up to say hi and have conversations. Like, your support means literally everything. And sometimes, no, most of the time I actually forget that I'm making these videos and people are actually watching on the other side of this screen. So y'all, literally, you make me feel less alone. We truly are friends, and y'all are like the best supportive friends ever. So love you so much. As always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You thought we were gonna end this video and not have some venue drama? It's Usagi Mercado. You were wrong. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, but long story short, y'all, because we've been screwed over by other venues and you guys have witnessed it because of my vlogs, we wanted to go into this 3rd market covered. I drafted an agreement that Usagi Mercado owners would sign and the landlord of any venue we rent from would sign. And we had a few clauses in there. Things like the venue had to be empty, the venue had to be clean, and there has to be an on-site rep that's familiar with the warehouse to be present during the market. So if anything were to happen, we'd have a point of contact. Well, it wasn't clean, it wasn't empty, and there was no real on-site rep. Even the security guards that we paid for, that the landlord had hired, were from TaskRabbit, y'all. And those security guards were also appointed as the on-site rep. They were also appointed to take footage of our market, which made people, especially our women vendors and attendees, feel a little uncomfortable. Even me, when I saw them taking videos while I was managing creepy.gals table, I was like, what are they doing? Like, that looks creepy. They need to put their phones away. So in the agreement that I drafted, I did put a clause that if any of the other clauses were violated or infringed upon, a 20% partial refund had to be given back to us. Both parties signed, and now they're not honoring or complying to the agreement. Instead of giving us tangible money for that refund, they want to give us venue credit to use in the future. But we've already made our minds that we aren't going to do this venue again because there were just a handful of hiccups. It wasn't as bad as our other venues, but it wasn't smooth sailing. And really, it just wasn't ideal because they had promised that we were gonna have 5 swamp coolers. I had to Google what a swamp cooler was, and instead they brought 5 industrial fans. So they were just circulating hot air everywhere. Our vendors were overheated. It's the middle of summer. Fans just won't cut it. We need like a true AC unit or actual swamp coolers. Also, with the ant infestation, it just wasn't clean. Vendors told us that not only were there ants, but there were roaches. Roaches are like the epitome of dirtiness. Nobody wants to be around that, or let alone have their inventory around that. Also, with security guards, we were so adamant that we needed security guards with uniforms, who were trained, who were licensed. Especially with the ice raids that are happening, we can't just have TaskRabbit security. What? You can't do that. And we didn't learn of this until I was actually talking to the security guards, and they were telling us that they weren't real. They were just hired off an app. So now we're just like, what happens when people don't follow an agreement? It's in place for a reason. So now we're either thinking, should we just take the loss, or do we take them to small claims court? And as of right now, I don't have an answer, and I don't think I will for like the next few days. So if you really are curious about this chisme, Follow me on Instagram. I'm at @twinl_. I'll let you all know what happens there.
To be a star, ooh, I can really dream.